Okay, so we are going to look at how to do circles. Circles are also going to be like a path, right? So let's do a begin path. So you need those two. And inside here we are going to define arc. Arc takes x and y parameters. So let's say we want to start at 50, 500. We want the radius to be 50. So the next is going to be the angle. So you have to like say like how much of a circle you want to show. So the starting is always going to be 0. So but it has to be converted to radians. The end is, if you want the full circle, the ending is going to be 2. Okay, let's draw the arc. So the starting is going to be 50 axis, y is going to be 500, radius is 50, and then we have to give the starting angle as a radian. So to convert a degree 0 to radians, you have to do that. Two is going to define the entire. So 360 degrees is 2 radians. Okay, so that is what we are doing. Once you do all this, you want to fill. Whatever is the default last fill style, it will be there. If you don't want that, then you want to define your own. And to get a blue circle, we just say fill. There's my little blue circle. If we want a little higher, I can say 300. Okay, if I want it a little larger, I can say 150. Probably I want to move this to 150 also. Maybe not that large, 70. There you go. So and I think what I had demoed is if you just change this guy to 1.5, you'll only see a portion. If you make it 1, get in even smaller, so you get semicircle. So boolean, if you say false, let's see how that looks. If we say true for anti-clockwise, so which portion you want to display, that's what it shows. So which direction do you want to go? Okay. Let's make this 2. So this is like a standard. So whenever you use an arc, just use that, and then we are good to go. Okay. So a circle is also like a regular path. So you have to have the begin path and the close path. And then in the middle, instead of using like move to or line to, we just say an arc. First two parameters are going to be defining where the center of the circle is going to be. Third is the radius. Fourth and fifth are going to be defining how much of a circle you're going to see. So the math pi, you have to just multiply by the math pi so that you get the radians. So the degree, it goes from 0 to 2 is going to be the radian. You want to convert that to degrees. That's what we are doing here. So it can go from 0 to 2. and then it's all going to be in increments of 0.1 you can do. Okay, so you can do like 1.9, 1.7, you can do 1.7. See, it changes. 1.2 would give you that. Okay, so that's what we do. That's how we get a circle. And look at that one. So I just wanted to show you like how to do a circle, a path, a rectangle. You know, the one other thing I want to talk about is how to set gradients. So let's see how to set gradients. Okay, so now let's see how we can create a gradient. Okay, so a gradient, this is going to be just a holder, right? So you just say, you create it as like a rectangle. So let us say from 0 to 0, 1000. That's the entire canvas size. Okay. Then what we can do is we can add color stops to it. And then the color stop is going to be from 0 through 1. So you can create multiple color stops. So first one can be red. So 1.5 can be blue. 1 can be purple. Okay, so we are setting how the gradient is supposed to be. So if I create a rectangle now, so that whole rectangle will show you how the gradient is. Okay, so I'm creating a gradient. So you create a gradient, you add color stops to the gradient, and then set that as the context fill style. So this is your own custom color. Now we are creating a big rectangle. Let's see how that looks. That's your gradient. Okay, so that is just to show you the gradient. So let's take this out, move this code to the top. If you didn't specifically set fill style, whatever is in the background will now show. So I commented all the fill styles except the first one. See, this is all coming through from the gradient. Okay, so you can just set the gradient for one of these guys or multiple ones. It's up to you what you want to do. Yellow, green. Let's see how that changes. So this is actually the gradient from the background showing up.